Picture this: a young journalist vanishes without a trace, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions in a city gripped by fear. What dark secrets did she uncover? And who would go to such lengths to keep them hidden? Today, we dive into the chilling disappearance of Emily Taylor, a case that has baffled investigators and captivated the nation for years. On March 15, 2025, 24-year-old investigative journalist Emily Taylor was working on what she believed to be the biggest story of her career. Little did she know, it would be her last. Emily had been digging deep into a corruption case involving real estate mogul Gregory Chandler, a man with powerful connections and a reputation for ruthlessness. As the sun set on that fateful day, Emily left her office, promising her colleagues she was close to cracking the case wide open. But she never made it home. The next morning, Emily's apartment was found untouched, her car still parked in its usual spot. It was as if she had simply vanished into thin air. Her disappearance sent shockwaves through the journalism community and ignited a firestorm of speculation. Was Emily silenced because she got too close to the truth? Or did she stumble upon something far more sinister than she could have ever imagined? As investigators combed through Emily's belongings, they discovered a series of cryptic notes and encrypted files on her laptop. These clues, left behind like breadcrumbs, hinted at a web of corruption that reached far beyond Gregory Chandler. Emily had meticulously documented her findings, creating a trail that led to some of the city's most influential figures. But the deeper the police dug, the more questions rose. One piece of evidence stood out among the rest: a USB drive hidden inside a hollowed-out book on Emily's shelf. When investigators accessed its contents, they found a video file that would become known as the Silent Witness. In the footage, Emily spoke directly to the camera, her voice trembling with a mix of excitement and fear. "If you're watching this," she began, "it means I've uncovered something big. Something that could bring down an empire built on lies and greed." The video went on to detail Emily's investigation into Gregory Chandler's real estate empire. She had uncovered a complex network of shell companies, bribery, and intimidation that allowed Chandler to manipulate property values and secure lucrative contracts. But Emily's revelations didn't stop there. She hinted at connections between Chandler and high-ranking city officials, suggesting that the corruption extended far beyond the real estate world. As news of the Silent Witness spread, public pressure mounted for a thorough investigation into Chandler's dealings. The real estate mogul vehemently denied any wrongdoing, claiming he was the victim of a smear campaign, but the evidence Emily had gathered was damning. Financial records showed suspicious transfers between Chandler's companies and offshore accounts, linked to several city council members. Whistleblowers came forward, describing a culture of fear and intimidation within Chandler's organization. Despite the mounting evidence, the case hit a wall. Key witnesses suddenly recanted their statements, claiming they had been coerced into lying. Crucial documents mysteriously disappeared from police evidence lockers. It seemed that every time investigators got close to a breakthrough, invisible forces intervened to obstruct justice. As weeks turned into months, and months into years, Emily Taylor's disappearance remained unsolved. The case became a source of fascination for true crime enthusiasts and amateur sleuths around the world. Online forums buzzed with theories and speculation, each more outlandish than the last. Some believed Emily had been silenced by Chandler's henchmen, while others suggested she had gone into hiding, biding her time until she could reveal the full extent of her discoveries. One popular theory proposed that Emily had stumbled upon a conspiracy far larger than she initially realized. Proponents of this idea pointed to cryptic references in her notes about a group called the Syndicate, which they believed to be a shadowy organization controlling the city from behind the scenes. While law enforcement dismissed these claims as baseless conjecture, the theory gained traction among those who believed Emily's disappearance was part of a larger cover-up. Another intriguing hypothesis emerged when a former colleague of Emily's came forward with information about her final days. According to this source, Emily had been acting increasingly paranoid in the weeks leading up to her disappearance. She had spoken of being followed and had even purchased a gun for protection. This revelation led some to speculate that Emily had gone into hiding voluntarily, fearing for her life as she prepared to expose the full extent of the corruption she had uncovered. As the years passed, Emily Taylor's legacy grew. Her disappearance became a rallying cry for press freedom and government accountability. Journalism schools across the country used her case as a cautionary tale, emphasizing the importance of ethical reporting and the potential dangers faced by those who speak truth to power. Emily's family established a foundation in her name, dedicated to supporting investigative journalism and protecting whistleblowers. The impact of Emily's work continued to reverberate long after she vanished. Her investigation, though incomplete, sparked a series of reforms in the city's real estate industry. New regulations were put in place to increase transparency and prevent the kind of manipulation Emily had uncovered. While Gregory Chandler was never formally charged, his empire began to crumble as investors and partners distanced themselves from the tainted mogul. In a twist of irony, Emily's disappearance accomplished what her reporting alone might never have achieved. It shone a spotlight on the dark underbelly of power and corruption, forcing a reckoning that continues to this day. Her story serves as a reminder of the vital role journalists play in holding the powerful accountable and the risks they sometimes face in pursuit of the truth. As we reflect on the mysterious disappearance of Emily Taylor, we're left with more questions than answers. What really happened on that March night in 2025? Will the truth ever come to light? And what other secrets lie buried beneath the surface of our seemingly ordinary lives? The case of Emily Taylor remains open, a testament to the enduring power of an unfinished story. It's a reminder that sometimes the most important truths are those that remain just out of reach, challenging us to keep digging, keep questioning, and never stop seeking justice. If you're as fascinated by this case as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Share this video with your friends and leave a like to help us uncover more true crime stories that demand to be told. Remember, every share, every comment, every theory you propose brings us one step closer to understanding what really happened to Emily Taylor. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and never stop asking questions.